I think
All right,
Britain's
perfect. Well,
having a little
heck,
internet issue.
yeah, it looks like, oh, maybe he's back on. Britain.
Waiting on for a minute because we have a
All right.
video while we're waiting on him. Talk about what we've done because I don't know if we actually discussed it. They went and made a video at Kroger.
Phil, can you hear Britain? I can hear Britain.
In the back, he left. And then I don't see him in the.
Well, he just popped back on at the right underneath you on this main screen, and he was talking.
Oh yeah, I disabled it, and then I'm just waiting for him to join back because me and him were just talking on Messenger, and he said, "So I'll give him a couple more."
It might actually be a tech issue because he was just here talking.
Oh, I know. I saw him, and me and him were just talking, so we're just giving him another minute to come back in. Because I can see. Hey, everybody, we have a new video system. We're working out the bugs on it too, so we can hear each other in the background, and sometimes it's not on screen. That's what Rachel's little hiccup was a minute ago, trying to tell Scott something, whisper mode, and it somehow ended up in her ear too, which is probably very practical.
Talking about Rachel or saying anything mean, it's...
No, it was funny. I just couldn't tell who could hear it. I'm like, I was dying laughing actually inside. I was like, this is too funny.
Yes, so we'll give him a couple more minutes. We'll see if he does, or another minute or two. But we have a video.
Is there a video that we can watch?
We can, but we're gonna have to do our own voiceover because there's no audio to it. So I was hoping that Britain would be on there. All right, but in the meantime, while we're waiting on him, I guess we can go ahead and check the comments.
Yeah, let's do that.
See what else? David Mather. Thank you very much, David, for helping me figure out about that audio issue with Nate. Nate's audio was a little low at the beginning, and I was able to fix that because of David. But appreciate that. And you guys, audience, do a great job of that. Feel free to always drop it in the comments so we can get. Sometimes they usually can tell the difference, but not often. There we go.
We're here.
That's great. Well, we're ready for you. Let's get over here.
Skin of my teeth, right?
Oh, look at that. Oh, you guys can't see it. If you're on Facebook, you'll be able to see. We have a new screen. But anyway, go ahead, Britton, and let us know
what do I need to let you know? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Just wanted you to go ahead and set up what we're going to be watching.
Okay, so, the Experience Eater is all about the food experience. And so, that also involves some time in the kitchen for me. And Michelle, we definitely like to entertain, like to cook. And so, I guess it was Sunday night, we decided to go out and take a look at the new Kroger out there on Ring Road, because with such a big facility with everything they have, we want to check out what they had for specialty items, eat and eat, grab and go. And so we got a little walkthrough coming from the Kroger, and I'm gonna tell you something. I was impressed. Of course, the last grocery store walkthrough that we did was Jungle Gyms up in Cincinnati, and so Kroger, the new Kroger is not a Jungle Gyms by any means, but I was impressed. They've got all kinds of stuff for about anything you need. So the setup is the parking lot's a little crazy, which I guess Rachel, in the real estate world, is designing parking lots left up to somebody that has no understanding of flow and efficiency. Between the traffic circle, the 37 ins and outs on the turns, it was a little bit of an adventure on parking. But once we got in the store, man, we saw some phenomenal things.
I haven't made it over there yet, but I'm super excited to go.
You're about to see a little bit. Let's roll in. Now, there's not a lot of audio on this, which is kind of good because I was having issues with it. So we're going to be voiceovering it. I can't really pause it either. I haven't figured that out yet. This is the first one we've done we weren't in person. This is the first remote one we've done with this software. So if you tell me to mute, if you tell me to pause, I won't really be able to. So let's get it.
Hey guys, Experience Eater here. We're in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and we're going to come check out the big, bad, brand new Kroger. So let's go see what they have for us.
Can you, Britton?
No, I can't see it. I haven't seen anything that's been put up all day.
All right. Yeah, that's right. I have a different way of doing it. All right. We're going to do it this way. The screen's going to be a little smaller, but at least everybody else will be able to.
Hey guys, Experience Eater here. We're in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and we're going to come check out the big, bad, brand new Kroger. So let's go see what they have for us. Depending on what part of the world it is, it's not Kroger. It could be. I know a lot of people that call it the K-Roger.
I've never heard that one. What do they got here? Sushi? Yeah. they got.
So yeah, this looks like this is a lot of some of what I call grab and go stuff. So they've got sushi. There's a chicken counter. They've got a big deli. In these fresh fruit bowls. For somebody that's busy and on the go, I mean, this place is set up perfectly. 4 or 5 o'clock, roll in, grab what you need, go home, feed yourself, feed the family, and be ready to go. So I mean, I think that's going to be a big approach or a big appeal to them, being able to do that. But they also have they've got a very big cheese section. Here I'm at the butcher section, and I'm actually having a custom cut done. This is a whole bone-in pork loin. I saw this at one of my favorite food reviews that we've done this year at Being In Market. Now here they've got all kinds of kitchen supplies and wares. That's pretty cool. There's not really a kitchen supply store unless you go to a restaurant depot or something like that. So to have a big selection like that's pretty cool that you need. And then of course, you get into dairy. The produce department is huge. And I mean, I saw a little bit of everything. Everything looked great, looked fresh. And so, I think that's one of the things that when you have a big building, big operation like this Kroger, I think the variety is one of the things that will draw a lot of people because they have those unique and specialty items that you're not going to be able to get at the corner market or at the, running in. The bakery and some of the, like I said, the grab and go stuff looks phenomenal. And, overall, is it somewhere I'm going to go shop every week? Probably not, just because, I'm in the north end of the county. But if I need something special for an event or I need something special for a meal that I've got planned for somebody, I think that it's a place that you can go and definitely have a little more variety. Some of those specialty things, I think 2 or 3 aisles of that have that as an option somewhere that I can go and be able to get what we need, entertaining or planning that next event for us.
Custom cuts at the grocery store butcher counter. That's a real throwback. What did you get, and was it actually different from the case?
So what it is, it's an entire pork loin. So pork loins come and it's like the back part of the pig, and then you've got the T-bone looking pork chops are there in the front. And then you get back into just like the single bone, and then you get into just the pork loin. And so this was a Berkshire pork loin they had. I had them cut it to where basically it's going to be bone in like kind of like a New York strip or one half of a T-bone. And I'm going to roast the whole thing on the smoker, and then I'll be able to then serve it by the bone and carve it up to go along with it. I saw this being done at a restaurant called Being In Market. It's out in Baghdad. They're all over social media, blowing up right now, and that's how they do their smoked pork chop dinner. I've done one before, and I had to go to Louisville to a butcher shop up there to find it. So being able to get that same and actually get a little higher grade. It's not your standard pork because it's an import. So it's got a little more fat, a little more flavor. Michelle is working behind me, and she said that I need to tell y'all that it's an import, not an import, an import. She said, and I'm excited to try this loin and see how it goes.
We look forward. Maybe make a little video, and we'll show it whenever you do cook it or pre-record. When you do it, we'll throw it up
For
on
sure,
the show.
for sure. Well, hey, I've got that Pit Boss smoker, and so now this whole summer's been all about barbecue and pork. So that's the new thing I'm learning right now.
Scott, you have a question?
I was going to say, Cassie and I, hold on a second. How's that better?
We can hear you. Can you not hear us? Scott, you're good.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I thought I messed something. But anyways, Cassie and I went there Saturday. It looks really big enough to like people can like go walk around like they did with Town Mall. So I wonder how many people probably go there to walk there like a gym like they used to do there, but big enough to do that.
It's definitely big enough to get some steps in, for sure. And it was funny while we were there. We had several people that saw me shooting content and filming, and they came up and said that they asked, "Hey, when's that going to be? Is that going to be on the podcast, or is that going to be on your YouTube?" They wanted to know when it was going to be, and they said hello. They want to know where we were going to go eat next, and of course, after the Kroger trip, we went up to the Baskin-Robbins across the street. But it was really funny.
I think
It's that's pretty cool when we run into the Hardin local fans and then also the experienced Cedar fans.
very much. What was this other? You said you're going back to those butchers when I'm done. I think you said when I'm done a little smoking. Well, we already discussed that. So this question, forget that question. You already answered it. You, Rachel.
Well, it looks huge as advertised and apparently good for your step count. Britten and Michele, thank you guys for going. Because I've been out of town, I haven't made it over there yet, but I've been watching all the new videos, and I think us girls are gonna make a date out of it. Like, how funny is that? But I'm just so excited to go over there and get to experience what everybody's been talking about. So it looks like a cool place. Thank you, Britten and Michele. I heard Michelle's voice in the background, so hi,
Yeah,
Michele.
she's working on our live sale for tonight. So that's the next thing. That's
Cool.
our next project. So like I said, it's just me and her on day to day right now, and so I'm having to wear many hats and be in multitask.
Well, thank you very much, Britten. We appreciate you guys.